Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are talking about the newest Halo Infinite update. Now the main thing here is Gauntlet itself, because this is not just another Firefight variant in the usual sense. The official description says 4 players have to work together through a sequence of high-intensity battle arenas, and each arena keeps throwing endless enemy waves at you until the champions are taken out. The pressure rises as the fight goes on. The enemy AI gets tougher as you move through the 5 arenas. And if your team takes too long to finish the job, the Harbinger jumps into the fight too. That alone makes it sound like the mode is designed to keep every run tense from start to finish. What makes it even more interesting is the way the mode is structured. After each arena is cleared, the team gets a 30-second break in the hub area to restock weapons and equipment before being sent into the next fight. That gives the mode a nice rhythm because it is not just wave after wave with no breathing room. You also get upgrade points that can be spent at terminals in the hub, and the 4 upgrade paths are damage, recovery, resistance, and speed. Damage boosts weapon and melee output, recovery helps shields and health start coming back sooner, resistance makes you tougher overall, and speed improves movement, reload speed, and recovery after melee attacks. Each of those has 4 tiers, and the upgrade structure alternates between weaker and stronger boosts, so there is an actual sense of progression during a match. There is also an AI Aggro System in this mode, which is a cool touch because it shows how enemy attention is split across the squad. The patch notes explain that players can draw more aggro by killing enemies, while standing inside a shroud screen can reduce it. The player with the most attention gets marked with VIP visual effects, and the arena champions will focus on them. That means the mode is not only about shooting well, but also about understanding team pressure and managing who is taking the heat at any given moment. If a player gets downed, they drop a revive orb. Teammates can revive them manually or with repair field equipment, and if nobody gets them up, they respawn after 30 seconds. A full team wipe ends the match, so coordination really matters here. The mode also mixes things up every match, which should help it stay fresh. The patch notes say the 5 arenas always appear, but the order is randomized, the enemy waves are randomized, the champions are randomized, and even the power weapons in the armory are restocked randomly. On top of that, champion weapons can enter the armory after those champions are defeated, so there is a good reward loop for beating the tougher targets. Power equipment also gets special treatment in Gauntlet. Active camo removes all enemy attention from the player. Overshields instantly refill health and shields while giving 15 seconds of invincibility, but also pull all attention toward the user, and repulsors can stun regular enemies even though champions are immune. That mix of randomization and risk-reward design should make every run feel a bit different. And then there are the new maps. The update adds 2 Forge maps that support the mode, Minera Platform H6 and Minera Platform W4. H6 includes a banished train car, a volcanic UNSC base, and a flood-infested Forerunner facility. W4 includes a pristine Forerunner chamber, a UNSC hangar, and a banished excavation site inside a Forerunner structure. So this update is not just giving players a mode, it is giving them new spaces that fit the mode's structure and tone really well. There is also a featured playlist called the Gauntlet, which is live in matchmaking to spotlight the new mode. It is scheduled to rotate out on May 19th, 2026, and after that, the maps and mode will be added to the Firefight staple playlist. So this is not just a temporary experiment, it looks like Halo Infinite is setting Gauntlet up to become a permanent part of the Firefight rotation. As far as the download goes, the update size is listed as 10.2 gigabytes or less on Xbox consoles, 7.1 gigabytes or less on the Microsoft Store app or Xbox app on PC, and 1.9 gigabytes or less on Steam. That is useful to mention in the video because people always want to know how much space they need before jumping in. There are also a few known issues that are worth calling out so viewers are not confused if they run into them. The patch notes say some stats in the post-game Carnage report show up as 0 after Gauntlet matches, including rounds 1, max killing spree, grenade kills, headshot kills, melee kills, and power weapon kills. The notes also mention that players who join in-progress matches start with 1 upgrade point regardless of the others' totals. Long gamer tags can overlap in the AI aggro display, players can occasionally get stuck in place for a few seconds, and down players at the end of a round may rarely fail to transition back to the hub area right away, though they should still move on after the restock period ends. So, overall, this update feels like a pretty strong addition for Halo Infinite, because it gives Firefight a more tactical and replayable format, adds 2 new maps built around the mode, and brings in enough variety through randomization, upgrade choices, and enemy attention mechanics to keep squads talking about each run afterward. It is the kind of update that gives players a reason to group up, learn the mode, and keep coming back for another attempt.